Channel switched. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Side eating normally. That's what I see.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
I have to, if you want to, I can tell them, because I have the document ready in case.
Do you? Because
Yeah.
I don't have it. I've got the forward observer one for pulling fire missions, but I've not got one for 5 lines. I've got the cheat sheet. So like the 5 line
I'll
cheat
send
sheet,
you
but...
one
User joined
after,
your
just
channel.
remind me, I'll send you one later after game.
Yeah, sure.
Who's
User
this?
joined your channel.
Ellie.
Punch. Wanna grab an ammo?
Oh, me? Unlaw? Why?
It's your IC. You get to carry an ammo.
You don't have to carry it.
Not funny.
Returned. Hello.
Oh.
I want to do a bit of
Bonjour.
I feel like a bit of a
Holy fucking time.
I did see the mod you, yeah, the mod you gave me, McFly. I
User joined your
don't
channel.
know if it actually only applies to Genoa or if it's also for any map.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. It looks spicy.
First off, I missed in like fucking.
Yeah.
I see mod that looks interesting. I share.
Yeah, I mean, the script you gave us on Discord today was moi.
Oh yeah,
Best of the
bad
best.
boy.
The script.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
the
made a
function.
custom script.
If you do your zone like one has.
Basically, what this function does, Pelly, is it creates a miniature version of a terrain based on the marker you place.
Oh, that one.
I mean, yeah.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Basically, it's like having a little planning
Having a
board
model.
on a table. Yeah.
That's
Yes.
fucking awesome. That's how they do briefings in reality. They gather everyone around a little model and you go over like all of the. That's
Yeah.
fucking sick. Get it inside me.
It
The
works
model
really
inside
well
you.
also for
It's fucking cool.
modded props and buildings. I'm using it for my Star Wars up tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I might be
I'm
tempted
so
to join.
into that. I'm so into that. Fucking.
So Peach, the head detachment of modeling.
Huh?
Maybe the IC of the modeling
I
detachment.
can be the model I see. Yeah. I can put it under my other title.
Hello, Carter.
Logistics
Hello.
core.
I was just waiting for you.
Ah, you stars.
Mainly because I would like you to draw the
Short straw.
no, well, yes, you draw this short straw for
Looks like it.
drawing the AO around Bravia Airfield and all the patterns.
What?
User joined your channel.
Okay, and track IR is installed. There we go.
User joined your channel.
I keep forgetting to turn on
You
track
remember
IR.
the setup of the
How does
airspace?
How does it track your head? Is it
Yeah.
on your headset or is it a camera? Or...
It's
Do
a
you know
camera.
how to set up
It's-
live circles around
So it's an
Bravia?
IR tracker.
an IR camera on the top of my
it's
laptop,
Control,
and then I
Alt,
put
left
IR
click.
sensors on my headset.
Hold on. Let me just sort out the
That makes a lot of sense, to be fair.
runways first.
Track
Yeah,
IR,
yeah,
go
do the
figure.
runways first, and then once
Yeah.
once
But
you need to do the
there's
circle
two
around
types.
the airfield, let me know.
There's one which is you know, like the one that you put on your hat, where it basically the camera is the one that sends out the IR signal, and then it reflects off of the attachment on your hat. Mine doesn't do that. I have the Track Clip Pro, which is basically it has its own IR lights, so it gives it a better signal than it would off the reflection of a hat.
Fair enough.
I see, right.
Yeah.
How do you
I mean, you
set
can see in
up-
the stream. I've been using it in like
This
last
is not to
stream's
the right,
practice.
this is to left.
Sounds expensive. I mean,
It's something like it's like 100.
I thought it was TG, right?
that's not too bad, actually.
I mean, at least that was
The one to
before
the right
Corona.
is to the right, the one to the left.
You
is the
ever
largest
tried
to
playing
left.
in first person infantry with it? I think that'd be
I
pretty
thought
cool.
it is.
Oh, it's very weird when you play it first
Yeah, the
person
one
with it,
at the bottom is correct.
because
The
you can
top one
act
is
even
right,
though, like,
to
say
the
you
left,
have
yeah.
like say
So
you have
do
your
the
weapon
install,
out, right? So
Oh,
you can move around the weapon with your mouse, but you can still turn your head like this just by using the track IR at the same time.
That'd be awesome. You'd actually be able to look
Yes,
around.
right. Starting. There we go.
Right, so if you hover
So you
with
never
your
actually have to
mouse
press the
over
Alt button. You
middle
just
of the
literally
runway,
use the track IR itself.
so
User
you can
joined your
select
channel.
the center of your circle, then you
So,
press
yeah.
I
Control,
find myself
Shift,
using
left
Alt a
click
lot to
all
look
together.
around. So.
It
Yeah,
opens up.
it's literally just a thing. I think McFly's trying it because he got his eye tracker thing instead recently.
No, I've just got an insert marker.
Rifleman in Delta.
You see a live
McFly, what are you doing?
I don't see a live.
Is it working or not?
Control Alt, left
it?
click all together.
User
You need
left
to
your
press them
channel.
Oh, you
together.
said shift.
Oh,
No,
I have.
Control
Let
Alt,
me
left
enable it.
click.
Go to Controls,
Rectangle
Controller,
or ellipse?
refresh controller.
Right,
There we
go
go.
to ellipse.
And now this is track
Yeah.
IR.
Set the axis A to 2000.
So basically, I can be looking
Yeah.
around
Set
at
the
this.
axis B to. No, don't press OK yet.
Wait.
Your head doesn't
Alright, to
actually
delete
move.
it,
Does not?
press Control.
No, it just
Control
goes
Alt
down and
right
forward.
click.
That's
Oh.
interesting, actually.
Oh, interesting. But okay, so what about if you do with Alt?
Axis
Wait,
A,
when you're in down
2000,
sight and
axis
hold
B,
Alt, you don't
2000.
actually, you can't look to your left and right that well.
2000,
It's stuck
Yes,
in like a little
and you
cone
get
of fire.
fill.
Hmm.
Go to
Well,
border.
let's
So you
just
guys can see my head
Select
moving,
border
right?
under fill.
Yeah. I think it's just with the
Yeah.
gun out.
Select red.
Yeah. It's just with the gun out.
Then
But
press
if
OK.
just
don't hold
border,
Alt
yeah.
and use my track
Yeah,
IR, I
border
can look
and
to
then
left and
fill,
right without the cone of
color
fire.
red.
Fill,
Yes.
border, color, red. Yes.
Kind of trippy.
Yes.
Alt.
Oh, it moves
Yes.
a little bit.
User
Yes.
What about
joined your
now?
channel.
There you go.
Wait, Brian, you want me to do
Yeah, your head isn't
Yes.
moving.
Yeah.
But mine,
Gandalf?
yeah, I don't think it. I think
Yes,
because you're not
the,
pressing Alt, it doesn't actually move you. But do you know
SIDs,
you
yes.
can also lean McFly with track IR with the thing.
Well,
Like you look.
I don't know if I can. I think you can.
Just move your entire head left and right.
I don't think it works for me.
I mean,
What
we
was the
usually use
Because
wild,
am I leaning or not?
It
Yeah,
can
you're leaning.
vary depending
Like
on what
slightly?
you really
Yeah.
choose. Doesn't
Yeah,
really
that's
matter.
me. It's
As
like a
long as
slow
it's
lean.
5 levers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Does
yeah.
it have to be 5 letters?
It's like
If
literally I have to
you
lean my
choose
head
read it,
over
it's
to
just
do
5
this.
letters, yes.
When Arma becomes reality.
Memes. There you go.
Like, yeah, posture is
Okay,
important.
we'll
Like,
go with memes
I
for
have
the
to keep
night. I'll
posture.
just
If I
align
literally want to like
a
zoom
little
in,
bit
I
more.
just
There we go.
lean
And then
forwards
don't-
and it
don't
zooms in
forget
for
the
me.
final,
You know,
the
like
long
with the
final.
plus and minus buttons on your numpad.
Now remember, final is on the border of
And it's
the,
not like it's not like a
actual
harsh zoom. It's like a
airspace,
slow zoom.
Whereas, sorry, long final is on the border with the airspace.
Actually, if I look through the
Final is
optics
about
and I
500
zoom
meters
forward, does it
closer
zoom
to the
again?
runway.
No, it doesn't.
That's
Dang it.
active.
Oh, it does on the top optics. So if I, oh, that's cool.
How the fuck do I do straight? Oh.
Yeah, if you have the red dot sight, you can
Well,
still
as
turn
long
left
as
and right.
it's Somewhat aligned, doesn't
No,
have to be.
Yeah. But when you're down the scope, you can't.
No, I think it's just because that's
Be straight.
RKSL's coding.
I like it.
I'll do.
I don't want shaky scope.
Oh, that doesn't.
You don't want shaky scope? They just,
Be final.
you just pause it, and it's not
No,
shaky.
that's-
I have,
Why
I've,
did you sign on the
like,
radios?
I've basically, what is
do.
it? One second. Oh, it's on caps lock. Yes.
Sign on the
Tell us
radios.
the radio tech.
Check okay.
Seagull signing on 44.5.
Very check, okay.
Oh, we did radio
Missing
check.
one.
Excuse me?
Missing one radio.
Trez Zero over.
Really, Trez Zero?
Trez Zero.
User joined your channel.
This is flat now. We don't mess around, boy.
Oh, fucking that didn't work. Cry.
Okay.
You alright there, Carter?
Seagull on Trez Zero.
User joined your channel.
Fives.
Right, final is there. And you want
Petit
long
Filou.
final?
Yeah, so just the markers, not the actual line.
Oh, right, okay.
User left your
Qu'est-ce que
channel.
c'est?
Oh, what the
Mems.
fuck did I do? I may have just turned off my drawings.
That's our exit SID.
Memes.
Yes, memes.
And what have you learnt from today? Don't let me pick them. And what the fuck
Bit
do you want me
close
to do?
for final.
Finale.
I don't
General
know.
rule of thumb is
I don't
long final is
How the
at the
fuck do I
very
move
edge.
it?
User
Listen,
left your
listen.
channel.
So to move a marker, press Alt and then drag with left mouse button.
Oh, for fuck's sake. And then, oh. That's not... Eh? That's not straight.
It doesn't
McFly.
have to be straight.
Alright.
So
Regardez.
as a general
north,
rule of thumb, you want the
un.
final to be 500 meters or so from the long final marker itself. So
I
around
thought you speak French.
here.
Je suis big
Oh.
boop.
I was gonna say, look north 1-1.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay.
good. Right. Let's move over to Gravia, boys.
I need to sign my helmet
Qu'est-ce que c'est,
first.
Peach?
Fuck you, memes.
Memes.
Memes!
Ah. Aujourd'hui, un runway.
What's French for zero?
Zero.
Zero.
Just zero with a French accent.
Yeah.
Zero. It's like somebody's like, how do you speak French? What's zero in French? Oh, it's probably a zero.
Oh, we zero?
Right. So, boys and girls, today we will be dealing with the topic of 5 lines. Does anybody know what 5 lines are?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, so 5
Okay,
lines
did you-
is a type of mission.
Okay.
Oh, you wanted to say it? Go ahead.
It's 5 lines of radio communication that gives us all the information we need for an LZ or HLS.
Yes, it's a type of mission, exactly as you described
Mission
it.
brief.
Well, not really mission brief. It's something that the ground simulator gives you to identify an HLS. So it's composed of 5 lines, as the name states, and these 5 lines are in order. The first line is the mission type. So what is the mission that the signaler is requesting you to do? What is the tasking? It could be either medevac, ASIVAC, transport, platoon, reinsert, logistics. These are the main missions that we are usually getting by Peach. The second line is the IP, or the ingress point, which can vary depending on whether we use IP or HPs, as we will see later, but usually we will have an AO set up, and it will be filled with ingress points through which the signaler can more easily let the aircraft ingress from those points, depending on where the HLS is located. It is usually placed 1 or 2 kilometers away from the actual HLS at minimum. The grid is the third line, which is a 6-figure grid in which the HLS is located. Then the fourth line is a mark. There are essentially 4 types of marks. First one being smoke, second one being a colored chem light, color smoke, color chem light, laser, and or a landmark as well. For example, a hilltop or a a hilltop or a patch of open field. The fifth line is the egress, which means the direction towards which the aircraft has to egress whenever the tasking is completed and the aircraft is no longer needed at the HLS. The egress point can be, as I said, a direction: north, south, west, east. Steering point, if there is any around the AO, or an HP. Say, for example, that we need to land at NHLS to pick up the platoon, or a platoon reinsert at a different HLS. The signaler might say, okay, I want you now to egress to this HP, which is outside the AO, and then from there he can give you a second 5-line for the second HLS. Finally, this is not really a line, but usually it comes after the 5-line tasking, is the remarks. Remarks are essentially additional information that the signaler can give you that can vary. For example, they can be either obstructions to the HLS to be mindful about, enemy threats. It can be location of friendly units, vehicles as well, if there is any near the HLS, or the remarks can be also a form of talk down frequency. If the HLS is particularly tough for the pilot alone to land on, so the signaler can provide a little bit of help from the ground, telling the aircraft how to adjust in order to land on the HLS. So how is a 5-line given through radio? Each, do you want to give us an example?
Sure.
Say we have a Pegasus call sign. Pegasus 1-1 is currently available at HP May, for example.
Sure.
And you need it for a 5-line.
So you start off with the usual preamble. So, hello, Pegasus 1-1. This is Widow 2-3 message over. The opening line. You'll respond whatever your name. You'll respond Pegasus 1-1 ready for message, or send message over, and then I'll say, well, Widow 2-3 Widow 2-3 advise when ready for 5-line tasking over, and then you'll acknowledge that. And then it'll be Widow 2-3, 5-line is as follows, and then I'll go through the points, starting with. Ooh, you turned off. Interesting. HP May, did you say?
Yeah, just whatever HP really.
Oh, just make something up. Yeah. So then it would be. I'll just go through those. So, Widow 2-3, 5 lines is as follows: reinsert and resupply, no IP, grid 070099 HLS store, mark blue smoke, egress north, read back, and advise when ready for remarks. Over.
Yeah, then the pilot gives the read back, and if they're upon giving the read back, of course, if there are remarks, then the signaler can provide some. For example, there is a power line that the pilot needs to be mindful about, and he can simply say remarks are as follows: power line 50 meters north of HLS, and yeah, that's about it. Yeah,
and then I'll finish off by either telling you to ingress when ready, or I'll tell you to hold at a hold point for ingress.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's also a good point, Peach. Obviously, 5 lines can also be delayed. So if the signaler on the ground needs you but not right away, you can just say ingress upon my signal. And then you know that you need to hold at a specific HP or wherever you're holding until the signaler gives you the go-ahead to start your ingress towards that HLS. Have we actually ever?
Yeah.
I don't think we ever used a delayed 5 lines. Maybe
I think
once
I
or
have,
twice.
not properly. I'm looking at a document now, and I'm going to try and do them more proper, so to speak. Basically, I deliver a 5 line, and then I'd give at the very end. I give you a hold point, and then hold at HP whatever for ingress, and then once I'm ready for you, I'd say Pegasus 1-1 ingress when ready. I suppose I'd call you up again and basically say go.
Yeah, there is also a more detailed 5 lines for medevacs, but we've never actually used it, which is called the 6 lines, and it's basically mostly used for medevac purposes. It's essentially the same, but there is one extra line after the grid, in which the signaler or the medic, in this case, I'm not sure who would be able to make such a call. Maybe a future MERT, wink, wink, who knows? In which the 4th line is the number of patients and the tier system of the priority of those patients.
And also they have a line of whether or not hostiles are in the area as well.
That's a remark more than anything.
Yeah, that's more of a remark.
There's
But
a dedicated line for it.
Is there?
Yes.
Nonsense.
No.
Sounds a bit redundant.
Okay, but
It's usually said during the in the remarks part of the
I'm just saying
pipelines.
the ones that the IRL ones that I've got, they do state that there is a line for the hostiles. But anyway.
If you are interested, you can all press Control Shift and M.
That's what I was looking for. Is it M or N?
M.
M. Well, this is the 9 line though.
Oh, the security at HLS.
It's either the one in the mod only has 3 line or 9 line. Just information.
Yeah, so 9 line.
Security, HLS more commit. Okay.
You're not able to write on them, are you?
You are able to. I forgot just the controls to write on them.
Yeah.
It's left click.
Left click?
Left click.
Left click, are you sure? I can't
Doing
click on
nothing for
anything.
me.
What was it?
Move the
Control
page.
Shift M. It was. Hold on, I'll have a look because I remember if you press left click, it would do it. But hold on, options no, controls.
Oh well.
Well, anyway, that's also an interesting thing. I've never actually used those.
I don't think you can.
These things.
Oh, there's a fire mission one.
There is.
They have one for everything.
It's weird. The
But yeah,
notepad.
so
You
the-
can use the notepad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can also use the notepad. But yeah, so the medical one essentially differs slightly from the 5 lines in that the number of patients and tier of those patients are also listed. But again, this is something we are not going to be dealing with, I think, since we don't really need to know all the status of a casualty. More of a MERT thing, I believe.
We just pick them up and drop them off. We don't do fuck all else.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, I guess we can start practicing a little bit with 5 lines.
Fly
So,
now.
3 people lost
Each-
connection simultaneously.
User in your channel timed out.
oh,
Fly.
that's interesting.
There's Gibbons as
User
well.
in your channel timed out.
Yeah, no, but McFly's the only one that I really care about, to be fair.
McFly's losing connection twice.
Grenade radio check, 95.8. 5. Oh, that's one thing I was fucking about to do. Configure. Controls. Oops.
Yes, make sure you're also on all the other frequencies. Whoa,
Yeah,
Peachy,
yeah, I've
you're
got
just
that.
going everywhere.
I was
Am I?
just. Yes, you were moving about like a little.
Well, there you go.
User joined your channel.
CTAP, no. I need. What do I need?
Unless
User
someone
joined your
spawned
channel.
like something
Bad.
huge.
I wouldn't put it past it was Zuzu.
So yeah, Peach. In the meantime, if you want to start putting like making an AO,
Your channel.
Sure, what do you want
or we can. Let's use the southern peninsula here.
Okay.
Grenade rage 30. Ah, fuck off. Oh,
You don't have a call sign yet, unless it is a grenade.
I'm just saying what it fucking is on the sheet.
Ah.
Because Spittle's a little shit.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's not your call sign,
I
so
know,
don't
but
sweat
I'm
it.
just using it for now. Might as well.
Spittle is not.
Might as well use it now.
Anyways.
One I actually earned.
As long as it's not confusing me,
User
it's
left your channel.
okay, I guess.
Well, the thing is, who else do you know that is called Grenade?
It will
User
influence
joined
your
your
final
channel.
call sign.
I know.
User left your
I
channel.
mean, no one, but it will just confuse the hell out of me.
Okay.
I already know for a fact.
Grenade radio check 90. Not 95.
User
45.5.
joined your channel.
I
Not
did not
heard.
hear you.
No.
45.5 in it.
No, 4.5.
4.5.
Ah. You fucked up.
Ooh.
Fair. A big oofed now. I would rather big oof now than later.
It's fine. It's only your second day of home rotation as a pilot.
No, we expect everything to be perfect.
I mean, he's drawn
Grenade
the.
bit. Oh fuck.
Don't call
Hello.
yourself grenade, please.
Hello
Well,
there.
Carter radio check
Well, that was
44.5.
Yes.
Heard.
I'm assuming McFly crashed as well.
User
Yep.
joined your channel.
And Hall.
Okay.
There's 3 simultaneously. Somebody put down something, most likely.
I think it was Virgin Media.
Ooh.
Virgin
Never.
Media,
That
really?
explains a lot,
It
then,
wasn't
maybe.
Virgin Media because I didn't crash.
Yeah, but McFly is on, and he's
Yeah,
south,
but
the
so
same
am
as
I.
me. Yeah, but you guys up north.
It's different.
Our infrastructure's worse than yours.
Well, no, that's what I mean. So I think it was Southern Virgin Media had an issue for a moment because I literally I still had connection to watching Netflix. That didn't crash at all.
Yes,
But
because
it
that's what the platoon medic does during training.
I mean,
Watches Netflix.
I mean, what I've actually been doing during training is firing a sniper rifle at plus 2,000 meters.
Yeah.
Pete, can you give me Zeus again, please?
Give me a second. I'm just setting it up.
That's what I've been doing because I don't need to train myself on how to heal you guys. I think I know well enough how to do that.
Unless you want to join us for Mert, 5 lines.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Using your
Five.
game
I mean,
for.
I would
User
still get
joined your
Peach to do
channel.
the radio nets.
Yeah, but you can
I
be
would
the
just tell
actual
him the
person
fucking-
loading up the casualties.
I can't remember what
Oh,
the
yeah,
button,
if you want
button is.
What, to load people up?
No, there's a button that brings up a
Control
tool and
Shift
fuck.
M.
That's it. Yeah.
Please don't point your fucking weapon at me, please.
I
For
just pulled
hold,
it out.
for hold points, do you want 1 hold point per ingress point?
No, I would say put like 4 at each
I was gonna say,
Cardinals.
do I
cardinal dial. Yeah,
cardinal or do them in between
I
the
forgot how to do
IPs?
English.
I got you, Encoda.
Thank you, Pelly. So 1 north, 1 west, 1 south, and 1 east.
Yeah, because it's got to be like 90 degrees from the IP anyway, hasn't it? Or near enough. Or is it only...
Oh
Or is
no,
it only
Peach.
90?
Oh
that
Yellow,
nine?
no.
really? Yellow HPs.
Yellow HPs, Peach?
I'll change the colour then. What do you want them?
Purple. Like
They've
a
always
normal
been
human
purple.
I want blue.
I think it was Virgin.
Oh, what did
Because
we
me,
just?
you, and Hall had an issue.
Oh,
So
Right,
I
I'm
think
gonna
it
be
was
talking,
South.
or I'm going to be... Oh, well, I'm gonna
Virgin.
be talking.
the south of Rasgate.
Yeah.
Villains
'Cause I
talking,
crashed, so-
so... If
Yeah,
you need me,
just
shout at me.
interesting.
So yeah, that's what I think it was. Only for a millisecond, but it was enough
Yeah,
that
it
it
was-
gave me no message, and then I lost TeamSpeak, but everything else
I
was
didn't
fine.
lose TeamSpeak, but yeah.
One thing that I was about to forget. Remember that whenever you arrive at an HP in whatever airframe call sign you're in, please always state that you have arrived at HP number or HP name with your call sign. So, for example, Pegasus 1-1 arrived at HP 1. That way, Peach knows that Pegasus 1-1 is here, and 5 minutes later, then you will have maybe Pegasus 1-2 arrived at HP 2. That way, Peach knows Pegasus 1-2 is here, and so on and so forth. Or there can be multiple Pegasus call signs at 1 HP, although it's not really recommended. I would say maximum 2 airframes per HP is the limit. Otherwise, it starts getting a little bit clogged.
BTS?
Yes.
Wouldn't you have the aircraft set at different heights as well, just so they don't crash into each other?
It's mostly to avoid, because for example, if you have, say, a Russian dude just underneath your HP, you don't risk losing multiple airframes instead of just one.
No, I'm just stating, wouldn't you have them at different heights as well?
At a single HP, because you're holding a position, not really.
Okay.
For circuits and for exit patterns, yes. You will have different heights. For example, if I need to go from memes to HP 1, I will fly at, for example, I will set a maximum altitude of 100 outgoing. Sorry, not maximum, but like a fixed altitude of 100 meters going outwards from the memes waypoint. And then 150 going to
the one above.
Yeah. That way, the traffic going out and in of the actual air zone is safe.
A bit late to the party, Gibbons. You already know.
What?
He already knows.
What about his Mert 9 lines?
Yes.
The click doesn't work on them for some reason.
No, you can't do anything on him, but...
You used to be able to.
9 lines. 9 lines of...
Medi. He's on about the medevac ones.
Yeah, 9 lines for Mert, Peach.
But I don't have to worry about them for another year, so...
I'll tell you what they are.
For a year.
Yeah, you say that, but Ancona just asked me I can help with Mert requests.
Yeah, he means loading the poor fuckers up on the ground, not me radioing him in.
Because I also said that I would be getting you to do the radioing.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just add it in the remarks for now. The amount of casualties, like, not really relevant to the pilots. Because
I mean, I think it's not really needed for now.
Yeah, because you won't
just
have
do the
pilots
normal
on
5
board
lines
to
as you
heal.
would normally do, but like for the mission type, maybe you can just state medevac.
If they had like Mert, if we had Mert and it was their job that once they were loaded onto the airframe, like Mert had to keep them alive, I'd agree that they needed to know the tiers, but otherwise it's just useless information.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I mean. Just use the standard 5 lines that you know, and then just in the mission type and in the first line, just say the medevac mission type.
Yarp.
Yarp. Right.
Yarp.
I'll leave you guys to it for a bit.
Do you want me to teleport you guys, Peach and Gibbons, to the actual AO so you can set up your HLSs?
Yeah, you can do. Or do you want to set up the HLSs? How many do you want, and where do you want them, and what kind do you want them to be?
I would like them to be. We'll do at least 5 HLSs with varying difficulty.
Okay.
Have you got any lollipops before you fuck off?
So you can see under the terrain features, you can see well, you can have one maybe on a plane, another one on an intersection, another one on a hillside or a hilltop.
Okay, so you want me to differ the terrain? That's fine. I'll do that now.
Am I allowed to be a mad lad and code and try them all first person?
What?
Just gonna grab a drink.
I mean, you can.
Because I got my new fucking tracker.
Eye tracker.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Tell me how
it makes it easier.
I might buy it in a week.
It makes it easier. Just make sure you don't lose eye tracking.
I feel like Afghan, it would be damn easy, but obviously Chinook boy, big
Bottom.
bum. You
No,
know.
no, no, no. It makes it look so much easier.
it?
Well, yeah, but I can't see where the fucking bum is, you know?
I
do you
wouldn't
mean?
be able to use track IR.
I'd probably be able to use track AR, but it'd take me like 6 months to get used.
I mean, I'm still getting fucking. It's pretty bamboozling. But I guess while we wait for a HLS setup, I'm gonna go pee and get a drink. So BRB.
Roger.
Right, so you want 5 separate ones of differing.
Different difficulty and
Yeah, varying difficulty, depending on the terrain.
Naming theme?
Hmm?
Just give me a naming
naming
theme.
Let's go with animals tonight.
Animals. Okay.
Yes. Let's go with
call it hippopotamus.
exotic animals.
Okay.
Flamenco.
So HLS Yeetle is the first one.
Beetle?
What?
You never heard of a Yeetle?
No.
No, it's a kind of Pokemon, so don't worry about
Okay then. I guess that counts.
Pokemon it is.
it. You said rare animals.
I
That
said
one's so rare it
exotic
doesn't
animals.
exist.
I said exotic. I didn't say rare.
Have you got a better suggestion?
Ah, nah. I got nothing.
No? Okay.
Just make them easy to fucking say.
If I see a Charizard, Peach.
You see what, sorry?
If I see a Charizard, I'm crashing the helicopter into you.
Fuck the souls on board, you're gonna die.
HLS Squirtle. They're the only 2 Pokemon I know. Oh,
You? MEU?
Hold on.
MEW?
oh yeah, HLS
Oh,
Mewtwo.
what's the fox one? I forgot its thing. People.
Firefox.
No,
So,
not Firefox.
that's the browser.
Yeah, still
The
counts.
fox.
I know which one you're on about, but I can't remember.
I mean,
I-
Eve.
Yes! It is Eve.
Is it Eve?
Yeah.
Eve, yeah.
HLS Eve.
The one that transforms only if you use like stones or shit.
Fucking Pokemon I missed.
That wasn't the one.
It was
Yeah.
spicy underneath the fucking
Gotta have Pikachu.
windmills.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a Pokemon called Delphox.
Delphox. Is that the fox of Del Boy?
No, what's the rapey looking one?
What?
There's like a
rapey
clown
looking
one. Mime, is it? Is it
Yeah.
Mime?
Yeah, mine.
Mr. Mime.
Yeah. HLS Mime.
Oh, you've just offended all of fucking France.
Oh,
Saying that fucking
is it?
mimes look rapey.
I'm not
What's
wrong
it?
there, am I?
No comment?
And then we'll do a pinnacle landing. What's the
fuck off.
what's the hardest
Oh.
What was it?
Pokemon
is it-
you can think of? Gyarados. No, a
Arcanine?
little fish, Magikarp.
Why do we
Okay.
have to do
There you
Pinnacle
go.
for fuck's sake?
Yes.
Well, because we
I'm
need
not
to
being
train on it.
funny. If it's
It's-
fucking Medivac, I'm not doing a fucking.
I love-
Pinnacle Medivac it is.
No,
I
you
love
fuck off.
Pinnacle. I love
Right,
Pinnacles.
I'm gonna go and check the HLSs. Give me a second.
Peach, I'll send you a message on TeamSpeak.
Okay.
Oh, he's a knob.
What for?
Oh, you will receive the message and you will understand.
Okay, fair enough.
You receive as a message, yeah? Yeah.
You'll
Now,
receive
that's
a
why.
email.
Okay, that one looks good.
Really?
User left your channel.
You are not African.
Fucking Pinnacle.
Good.
Must Ancona.
Mm-hmm.
That one as well.
I don't know if I should keep talking like that. Wait, were you the one who found it weird every time I talk like that?
I feel a bit weird,
Okay.
yes.
They are all
I don't know
good.
why. Alright, you need to be teleported, Peach.
I'm happy to sit in the back of the airframe, or I can go to the location if you want.
You're happy to do what, sorry?
Either stay in the aircraft or go to the location. Just decide.
Okay, so if you want to fly with us, then by all means.
Come fly with me, let's fly.
Alright,
let's
to the Land
fly
Rovers.
away.
Up, combat!
We're missing one.
Fuck me, help.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, he's back.
Okay.
Nice
Oh
timing,
shit,
by the
I'm
way.
back. What are you naughty boys been up to, eh?
It's kind of weird walking and knowing that I'm traveling straight line while I can look around.
I don't know. I might see if I can like activate it on and off. I don't. Who's driving?
Not me.
Big
Of
Cheese
course,
driving.
the
Yeah, Big Cheese got to drive. I'm 2IC, so I
Big
need to know.
cheese, god damn it. Whoa, look at this. Track IR Land Rover. Whoa.
Mind blown.
He's
Right,
just like,
McFly.
oh my god.
You know the thing is, McFly, is that because it's track IR, you can literally lead inside vehicles now.
I don't know if I can.
You
I
can't
think you
lead.
can. But yeah, mine only tracks it at the moment.
What happened to you?
What?
I fell.
What?
Oh my god.
Please don't run me over.
But squish him.
Ow.
Did you change seat while moving?
Yeah, but it never does that normally.
With a car on this one, you should be able to move feet without it kicking you out.
Tell that to Arma coding.
Where's the medic when you need him? I'll heal you once we arrive.
When the Mer team needs help themselves.
Even the Mer team isn't good enough.
There's a lot of interesting pictures inside this vehicle. Why is the 4th IB Chinook as a picture back here?
What I beat you what?
Yeah, like it's the 4th IB Chinook. I thought it was the 3CB one for a second, but it's not.
How do you want to do this then, Kona? Do you want to do an insert and then a pickup from each HLS, or do you just want to do them? Is that Deadpool?
Deadpool, what?
No, it's a dragon. Never mind. It looked like Deadpool.
Yeah,
it looked
we'll
like
do...
Deadpool with the fucking white on the engine. It looked like his
We'll
eyes.
do insert.
and then we'll do pickup.
Right. Okay. So you want an insert and a pickup from each.
Help.
Yes, I'll be there, Carter. Don't worry.
I'm actually Rita.
Also, Gustav is just behind this compound.
We could totally. We should just go shoot him.
Yeah.
How would that go?
Bleeding bastard. There we go.
No, nicotine says it would go poorly.
Right. Let's see.
There we go.
'Cause I also want to make you practice Peach a little bit. So we'll run 2 Chinooks. Otherwise, 3 it becomes a little bit too clogged. Yeah, we'll run 2 Chinook, and then we'll swap over pilots. So I would like Kelly in any of the Chinook of your choice.
You turn straight to Rita.
Okay. Along with myself and
I get
Fly. I want
I
you
get
to.
car.
Yeah.
Come on, boys. We need to learn how to.
Get along.
Boy.
Yeah, we need to learn how to get along with each other.
But he smells of cheese.
It doesn't fucking
cheese.
matter. Again, it's
Smells
just
of
a
pineapple.
goddamn airframe.
Which one?
Any of your choice.
Car, you fly first, or which one are we getting?
You pick, because you're the higher rank.
Oh shit, okay. I was giving you privilege.
Give a fuck about privilege.
Okay, Bear.
That's what I was going to pick, to be fair.
Alright, dragon it is.
You're flying
Alright.
first.
Peach, you choose with
You're
whom
flying
to go with.
Well, yeah. So if I died, you should
Akoda, you're flying.
No, you're supposed to get trained.
There's this
not
one
me.
man, so
I know how to fly.
air traffic.
I know how to fly as well. I don't want to fly tonight.
That's why you chose me, did you? I don't want to fly either.
Okay, I'll fly.
Oh, okay. We got. There we go. Oh my gosh, why is
Texas 1-2, signing on 95.8.
Interior's not
Texas
working?
1-2, signing on 4.5. Interior's not working.
Turning on 44.5.
It looks like bad Texas for me.
Interesting.
Is it working for you?
To me, it's it's working.
Let me get out for a second. I get out and then I get back in. Oh, now it works. Okay, it's fine. It just didn't load for a second. That was weird.
Weird. All right, Pegasus 1-2, take us out when you're ready.
My comms, senor?
Say again?
Are they my comms now, or?
Well, you can handle comms if you want to.
Taxi in to
As 1-1 Bravo.
Spooling up now.
Pegasus 1-1 spool.
We are 1-2.
Well, I thought you said we were 1-2.
Ancona, you forgot to do all the taxiways.
I mean, you were supposed to do them, not me.
It wasn't in my contract.
Doesn't matter, just take us to 2-2 left. Also, remember, you're Pegasus 1-1, I am a 1-2.
I know, you're the one who said 1-2, take us out.
There you go.
Alright, fine.
You are 1-2 Bravo, Pelly.
Roger.
Well, you already know this, so... Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you.
1-1, taxi in, speed 25.
Wait, why are there multiple, like, for example, from the mod that McFly showed me, which I think you were the one that showed it first? The ICAO mod for Arma 3.
No, that was already in the mod pack.
Is it?
Yeah, that's been in a mod pack since before I even touched it.
I've never seen it, actually.
It's there. It's probably ability tools for Zeus's to do templates.
How do you actually use it, though, in the editor?
It's just, I believe, configurable signs where you can then select the attributes and, like, say, this will be taxiway this.
Pegasus 1-1, coming up the taxiway, permission to enter 2-2 right. 2-2 left, over.
The runway is clear at this time. You're free to enter runway 22 left. Okay, I'll have a look maybe in the future and see if we can do something with that. So it would be cool to have...
Pegasus flight entering taxi, active runway 22 left, holding on 22 left for Pegasus 1-2.
Like, I mean, Gravity already has, like, the runway numbers put down, but for places where there's no runway numbers...
Yeah, but like taxiways and stuff.
Yeah, you can
that's
also add those.
only Panoa has them, I think. Pegasus 1-2, entering runway 22 left. Left hand side on runway 22 left.
1-1 dusting off, speed 200, height 50.
But, yeah, I mean, it's just some signs which also work at night, but the other night.
Hello, Pegasus 1-1, this is Widow 2-3, advise when ready for 5
Oh, that's cool. Remember, Ricardo, if you need some time, then just simply tell him to stand by.
Are we flying as a group flight or are we separate?
At the moment, we are flying as a group, but then I think we'll just move to different HPs
Hello,
once you
Roger,
arrive.
this is Pegasus 1-1, send 5 line, over.
Widow 2-3, 5 line is as follows. Insert IP Alpha, grid 111099, HLS Squirtle, no mark, egress north, and hold at hold point 1. Over.
Hello, Witchcraft, Pegasus 1-1, resend, HLS, over.
Go.
Widow 2-3,
Bit of
HLS is
desync.
as follows. HLS Squirtle, grid 111099. Over.
Hey, hold one for feedback.
I'm going to HP, HP2.
2-3 Pegasus, 1-2 Bravo, this will
Widow 2-3, roger that. Hello Pegasus, 1,
just
2,
get a message in there.
5 line is as follows. Insert IP Charlie, grid 122089 HLS Mime, no mark, egress east and hold at hold point 2. Over.
Widow 2-3, actually Witchcraft 03, 5 lines is as follows. Insert from IP Charlie 122089 HLS Mime, no mark, egress east to HP2.
User left your channel.
And like,
Oh my gosh, it's very big lag.
Widow 2-3, read back, good, ingress when ready, remark, call me Witchcraft 03 again, and I'll shoot you. Over.
Roger, I did hear Witchcraft 03 the first time, but I might be wrong.
Hello, Witchcraft. This is Pegasus 1-1. Feedback on 5 lines when ready.
Bearing
Over.
is 315, takes us correctly.
317, read back over.
IP Alpha, HLS Squirtle, no mark, egress south, no remarks. Over.
Widow 2-3, correction, egress north and hold at hold point 1. Over.
Barbed wire, but we're going there.
Okay.
Unless you're doing this on third person, because I'm looking at first.
I'm doing a little bit of both.
Alright.
Pegasus 1-2 at HLS Mime, egressing east for HP2. Ah, okay. No, never mind. Oh well, doesn't matter.
What?
I thought he was gonna give me the 5 lines to get to different HLS from the ground, but no, I suppose it's not the case. Alright, I think it's your turn now.
Roger that.
Alright, I'll hold us at HP2 and then I'll pass over the controls to you.
Okay. I'm doing this with this full first person just for the sake of it. And if I crash, I crash. It's training. Gotta get my first personness up.
Hello, Witchcrafts. This is Pegasus 1-1. Confirmation of corrections, egress west, remarks, hold HP1.
I'm confused now. Is it Carter doing the mistake?
Widow 2-3,
It's Widow 2-3 now. What
egress
the?
north and hold.
What are we
Confused. You said Witchcraft at the very start when we left the airspace.
Alright, do I take controls?
Yeah, take controls.
Egress
Yes,
north,
my
remarks,
controls.
HP1. Over.
Your aircraft.
My aircraft,
Widow
my
2-3,
comms, presume?
read back, correct, ingress when ready.
Yeah, I got
Over.
comms. Don't worry.
Whichever,
Widow 2-3, Pegasus 1-2 Bravo at HP2.
Hello, Pegasus 1-2. This is Widow 2-3. Proceed to hold point 1. Over.
Hold point 1, roger that. Pegasus 1-2. Now, I am curious to see if Peach actually, if it's better for Peach to use, or to move us between holding points, instead of us every time coming in and saying, hey, we're coming in, where do you need us?
Yeah.
Because it can get a little bit, too much for him. That's also why I didn't want to bring 2 airframes at once, otherwise for him it would have just been a nightmare.
Thanks. I don't know why, but in the love seat I feel like I'm sitting a bit shorter than I should be, but whatever.
Or on your chair.
Yeah. No, like in the Arma cockpit.
Maybe it's the co-pilot seat that makes it a little bit shorter, I don't know.
Just feels weird.
Pegasus 1-1 cleared at us.
Pegasus 1-2 holding at HP 1.
Pegasus 1-1 dusting egress and north.
Hello, Pegasus 1-2. This is Widow 2-3. Advise we're ready for a 5-line. Over.
Ready?
Ready.
Alright, well you should take this one because it's you.
Pegasus 1-2.
Widow 2-3 5-line is as follows. Extraction, IP Alpha, grid 111099, HLS Squirtle, mark blue smoke, egress, east, and proceed to hold point 2. Over.
Extraction, IP Alpha 111099, HLS Squirtle, blue for the mark, east for the egress, and proceed to holding point 2. Thanks, this one.
Widow 2-3, read back. Okay, ingress when ready. Over.
1-2 ingress. And we're to 3 pop the smoke.
Right, HLS should be to our
Left and
yeah, bearing 1, oh,
east.
desync.
I don't see the smoke.
Bearing 165.
Oh, there it is. Oh, there.
Hello, Pegasus 1-1. This is Widow 2-3. Message over.
Send Pegasus.
Widow 2-3. Proceed to hold point 2. Over.
Roger, moving to hold point 2. Wait down.
Okay.
Make sure you switch seats so that McFly also has the chance to practice.
Pegasus 1-2 cleared at us.
Switch seats. You mean as in just me take controls?
Yeah, sorry, you take controls.
Alright, Roger, we'll do that when we get to
Big poor old Carter's struggling a little bit.
He'll get there eventually, I'm sure.
The warm up.
Just a little practice, just take some time.
Oh, that was so weird flying the entire thing on first person. Especially in the left seat.
We've got Pegasus 1-1, 12 direct northeast.
Eyes on. No eyes at the moment, but I got it. Oh, got him again. It's behind my little tablet.
Hello, Pegasus 1-2. This is Widow 2-3. Message over.
Pegasus 1-2.
Widow 2-3. Advise when ready for 5-line tasking. Over.
Pegasus 1-2, ready for 5.
Widow 2-3. 5-line is as follows. Insert IP Charlie, grid 122089, HLS mine, no mark, egress east, and hold at hold point 2. Over.
Where is he? I
Yeah.
can't hear him.
He is
Pegasus.
to our. He's above us.
Roger. Pegasus 1-2. Insert IP Charlie 122.089. Egress mine. There will be no mark. Egress east to point 2.
Widow 2-3, read back OK, ingress when ready. Over.
Pegasus 1-2 ingress. And he should be above us. There we go. Cool.
Hello, Widow 2-3. This is Pegasus 1-1 message over.
Widow 2-3, send message over.
Be advised, Pegasus 1-1 arrived at HP2. Handing over to control to dead stick. Over.
Widow 2-3, roger that. Out.
HLS mine, yeah, should be just behind this cargo tower.
Roger.
Oh.
Doing that in first person is so weird.
Right side is clear. We are just above the barbed wires.
Roger, pushing forward. I'll let you be my eyes there.
Alright, right side is clear, a little bit more forward. Barbed wires in the back. There we go. Should be clear on the right, clear behind.
Alright, good, you best.
Pegasus 1-2, clear dust.
1-2 distant.
Hello, Pegasus 1-1, this is Widow 2-3, message over.
Send for Pegasus 1-1.
Widow 2-3, advise when ready for 5-line tasking, over.
Roger that, Pegasus 1-1 is ready for 5-line tasking.
Eyes on.
Widow 2-3, 5-line tasking is as follows. Extraction,
Roger.
IP Charlie, grid 122.089, HLS mine, mark blue smoke, egress east and hold at hold point 2. Over.
Roger that, 5-line is as follows. It's an extract, ingress through IP Charlie to grid 122.089 at HLS mine. Mark will be blue smoke, egress east, and hold at HP2, over.
Widow 2-3, feedback
just
correct.
all right.
Remarks.
Pegasus 1-1.
Yeah, we'll hold this over here.
HLS is
And then
covered.
I will release controls when you're ready.
Ingress when ready. Over.
Roger that, HLS
My
complete
aircraft.
three.
Your aircraft. How's that for first person only?
That was good. I mean, I like our comms, just to check it. I mean, to be fair, we would need a person in the rear to also check it, but...
I mean, it's good preparation for considering what's going to happen with each other.
Yeah. If we can, I mean, I can lower the ramp just to see a little bit better what's behind us. But,
Pegasus 1-1,
yeah.
picked up from HLS mine.
We need a third one.
Ready.
And with the gimpy in the back, yeah, it would be much more fun for the guy in the back.
Oh, the guy in the back, he'd be switching between he'd be running between like
The crew chief and the rear gun.
even just the right door position, because the right door sometimes has a gun. The new Chinook will have the option of if you want to mount the gun or not. But he looks kind of
okay.
he leans kind of outside the door so he can see relatively what's happening on the right side.
Stand by. This is Pegasus 1-2, send message.
Widow 2-3, proceed to hold point 3. Over.
Roger that, Pegasus 1-2, heading to hold point 3. Right, that's to our southwest.
Final bearing is 230 to the hold point.
230 to HP3, roger that. Oh, you were saying?
I was basically saying with the Chinook, basically you can see out from the right side, and then you can have the co-pilot looking out the left side.
Pegasus 1-1, clear enough.
Pretty much the guy looking out the right can switch between the gun on the back and whatever.
Widow
Oh, yeah, he
2-3
can
Pegasus
multitask a little bit.
1-1, amendment to
Switch seats really quickly.
egress, once egress, proceed to hold point 3. Over.
Roger that, once egress. Proceed to hold point 3. Pegasus 1, IP Charlie.
Yeah, 3-person Chinook would be quite fun.
Mm-hmm. We would need more pilots though.
I mean, at minimum you'll need 2 people.
Yeah, if it's not that busy of a night, then we can do like the 3 people on one Chinook and one doing something else like Apache or F-35.
This is 1-1.
Also, the Apache will be working with 2 pilots soon.
Send for Pegasus 1-1.
Indeed.
Widow 2-3, please advise when ready for pipeline tasking. Over.
Roger, we'll let you know when ready for pipeline.
On the bright side, it means that
Texas 1-2 arrived at HP3.
on the bright side, it means our single pilot system is working well, and the mod will be also ready for 2 pilots on aircraft.
Well, the Apache, right?
Yeah. Plus a Chinook, and the Griffin also technically is like a multi-crew aircraft. The Wildcat is a
The
multi-crew
only thing
aircraft.
we need really is more pilots at this
Pegasus
point.
1-1 arrived at HP3.
Alright, eyes on Pegasus 1-1.
Pegasus 1-1, stand 5 line.
Widow 2-3, 5 line is as follows. Insert IP Foxtrot, grid 106075, HLS Magikarp, no mark, egress south and hold at HP 3. Over.
I think I've just seen something.
No mark on LZ, over.
Widow
Fuel
2-3,
stop going down.
no mark on LZ.
Say again?
Fuel script has stopped going down quickly.
That's
Roger that, confirm
Are you sure?
as
Yes.
insert, Foxtrot, grid, Magikarp,
unless it
no
kind of
mark,
broke.
egress south.
It broke
Halfway
when we
free,
switched
over.
controls.
Whoa. Gamey strats.
Widow 2-3, clarify grid. Over.
Damn, if I had known during Operation Void, I would have abused the shit out of it.
Just HLS, Magikarp, over.
Well, you weren't flying
Widow
multi-crew
2-3,
aircraft, nor was you?
correction.
No, we were not.
Grid 106.
Mostly because we had to carry so many vehicles that we would need multiple Chinooks to do it. And plus having always an F-35 up
075.
provide combat air patrol that, yeah.
Widow 2-3, read back good.
A logistical nightmare, I tell you that, Pelly.
Pinnacle landing,
I can
ingress when ready.
Pinnacle.
Over.
I'm not doing that in first person. I mean, I could do that if there was a crew member, but it's talking down to that.
Affirm, confirm remark as Pinnacle landing, egress and out, over.
Remember, we're not using over and out.
Yeah, no, just use next to inventory.
Oh yeah, it was just straight in front of us going west. Where are they entering from? be Echo.
Where are they going?
Unless it's Foxtrot.
It was Foxtrot, but that's still quite the angle to go to Foxtrot.
He likes to draw lines, very straight lines.
Straight lines?
Yeah, like go like from east to west, from west to north, like very sharp angles. Oh,
Pegasus 1-1, IP Foxtrot.
Yeah, the field's going down to normal right now.
oh no.
No, it's
Is
still
it?
going. No, like the normal rate of the mod, not still script.
Ah, right.
Is that a pinhole area? That's what it looks like.
It is quite steep.
Oh, the HLS, yeah.
I'm looking forward to Yeadle. Big power line next to it.
It'll be nice to have the new Chinook because I could have just taken a look at through the camera beneath the nose.
Ah, yeah. That would be quite handy now.
Yeah, it's that camera. The radar. Not a powerful radar, but it's still a radar nonetheless. I wonder if anyone's watching my stream. Let me have a quick look.
Pegasus 1-1 close us.
I haven't really planned anything else for tonight.
Hello, Pegasus 1-2. This is Widow 2-3. Message over.
Send for Pegasus 1-2.
Widow 2-3. Advise when ready for 5-line tasking. Over.
Good 2-3, Pegasus 1-2, ready for 5 lines.
Widow 2-3. 5-line is as follows. Extraction. IP Foxtrot. Grid 106075. HLS Magikarp. Mark. Purple Smoke. Egress. South. Holder 1.3. Over.
Rubric is as follows. Extraction, IP Foxtrot 106079. HLS Magikarp, Purple Smoke on HLS, egress south towards HP3.
Widow 2-3, correction, grid 106075. Over.
5. Roger that, 106075.
Widow 2-3, read back. Good remarks. Pinnacle landing. Ingress when ready. Over.
Roger that, Pinnacle landing. Texas 1-2, ingress.
Widow 2-3, Pegasus 1-1 arrived at HP3.
This is what happens when I write a 5 that looks like a 9.
Those types of fires.
Yeah. The S looking kind. You can't quite tell if it's a 5 or a 9.
That's quite the curve on the starting of the 5.
Pegasus 1-2, IP Foxtrot, Pulse Smoke. Eyes on smoke. Yes, G-Force. Alright. I'm actually gonna first person the shit out of it.
Okay. That's a good idea.
I don't care. I need practice. So
First person for Pinnacle. Alright,
I'm gonna auto hover. Well, pretend you're in the back and well you have like third person.
Right. Keep going right. Right. Alright, begin leveling off.
Leveling up.
And then now let's go backwards and I'll count you down in meters. So backwards and down. So off the ground. And when perfect altitude, now you just want to reverse.
Reversing?
Yep.
Alright. Reversing.
Going more into meters. 19 meters.
Roger.
Right, and
Ooh.
auto hover's not helping.
Never does. Alright, I'm gonna go down a little bit.
Just go down a little bit, that's it, yeah. Counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Holding.
Pegasus 1-2
Not
clear
too
the
bad.
best.
1-2 dusting south to HP3.
That was sketchy.
Oh, well, that was sketchy, but it was fun. I felt alive.
Peach. Peach, you there? Oh, are you in crew comms or wait?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
We calling me?
Yes, I was calling you. I couldn't do that in first person. That was sketch.
I didn't notice you were having a little bit of trouble.
No, because we're basically just practicing the techniques.
Right. Here's the next 5 line. Hello, Pegasus 1-2. This is Window 2-3. Message over.
Same message for Pegasus 1-2.
Window 2-3. Advise when ready for 5 line tasking. Over.
Alright, it's your turn now, Pelly.
Roger that.
You have your aircraft, yes.
My aircraft. I could not do that in first person. Anyways, Window 2-3 Pegasus 1-2.
Run that. Go on that.
Awesome. Was that on for
You were on 95.8.
It literally said 4.4.5 in the bottom right.
Unless you were transmitting on both.
Probably both. Wait, 3 Pegasus 1-2 ready for 5 line.
Window 2-3. 5 line is as follows. Insert IP Delta grid 1270669 HLS Eve. No mark. Egress south. Proceed to hold point 4. Over.
Insert your IP Delta 1270669 HLS Eve. No mark. Egress south and holding point 4. Pegasus 1-2.
Widow 2-3, read back good. Remarks, wind turbines close to HLS. Over. Widow 2-3, ingress when ready. Over.
2 ingress. Let's do this. Clear of them.
I mean, it was fun though.
I was so worried. I was like, all right, come on, talking people down. I haven't done this in a while.
I mean, I could have asked Peach, to be fair.
Nah, it's part of the helicopter crew. Because it's also their lives at stake, so they're more worried about the helicopter.
True. Well, you could have gone on the ramp, on the cargo protection seat.
I can't switch apparently from the co-pilot.
Oh, you can't?
I don't think so. Can I change seats? change it onto passenger 1 apparently.
Alright, we're just after IP Delta, slightly to the southwest.
Okay, so to the left of this turbine.
Yes, in between those two.
Where we're pointing?
In between those two turbines.
First person.
You're going for, there should be rocks just underneath us, so yeah, there you go. Should be good now. Right side is clear.
Left side looks clear, bring her down.
Excellent. Oh.
It's okay, just a little bit of, just a little bit of.
A little bit of slide.
I guess it's 1-2, flip dust.
1-2 dusting. Thanks. And careful as we go back up.
Right side is clear, yeah.
Hello, Pegasus 1-1, this is Widow 2-3, advise when ready for 5-line tasking, over.
Pegasus 1-1, ready for 5-line tasking, over.
Widow 2-3, 5-line tasking is as follows. Extraction, IP Delta,
wait, is this
grid 1,
is this the place where McFly almost got wished by that MI8?
Purple
yes.
Egress
a little bit more to the west, but yeah.
Over.
Yeah, I remember it was one of these small valleys.
Roger that, 5-line is as follows. It is an extract ingress through IEP Delta to grid 127069 at HLS Eve, marked with purple smoke, egress south to HP4, over.
Widow 2-3, reback, correct, remarks, wind turbines near HLS. Ingress when ready, over.
Roger that, wind turbines near HLS, Pegasus 1-1 ingressing.
It's actually easier to land it in first person, strangely enough, because you can actually see the ground coming close and you're not worried about hitting it hard.
True. What bothers me about third person is the sound and the loud noise of the aircraft.
Do you want me to reduce the loud noise of the aircraft?
No, it's just, I don't know. It's something that bothers me. I mean, it's nice to have third person and see obstacles around the aircraft, but just the sheer noise of the blades spinning, it just bothers me a little bit.
You mean it's a spittle thing? You can survive with it?
No, because spittle is fine with loud noises. I'm not really a fan of loud noises.
One click out, pop smoke ready.
I mean, my effects are turned all the way down, actually.
Yeah, same. It's still kind of loud, though.
So yeah, if you speak to me and I'm in third person, I will not be able, I will be able to hear you, but I may miss something in the conversation. Just because of how loud it is.
Let's do the hover thing here.
Widow 2-3, wave off, wave off.
Pegasus 1-1, waving off.
They got waved off.
What
Means
happened?
no bueno. Pegasus 1-2, HP4.
Hello, Widow 2-3, this is Pegasus 1-1. Do you want us to go to hold point or try for a read?
I'm going to try to change this HUD. I don't really like the pilot's
Widow
head on this
2-3,
trip right now.
contact, neutralized, repeat previous tasking, over.
Oh, was a contact.
Hey, firm, inbound.
Yeah, like,
So,
mostly this HUD sucks.
Yeah. So next few trainings, we're still going to be using a little bit the Chinook, mainly for logistics and stuff.
Mark is now white
But
smoke.
I would also like to start transitioning
white
to
smoke coming in.
learning the other aircrafts. Well, at least getting the hang of how to fly them, mainly for cargo though. And then we will end the rotary part of the training with the good old auto rotation.
That I do not do in first person. But I think maybe. Maybe.
I mean, it's not that different from landing in first person. You just need to be a little bit more quicker in reaction time.
No, the only problem I have with landing in first person doing auto rotations, that's when you flare quite a lot. At least for me and McFly, I think it'll be a bit different because of the head tracking. But if you don't have head tracking or track IR type thing, you can't really see the ground because the nose is pointed so far up.
Yeah. Understandable. So you can basically just see the sky.
Yeah, like literally you'll just be seeing the sky as well done. Like, was it like, say if I just disengage right now, like normally I think this is my normal attitude while doing an auto rotation sometimes as I'm doing the final flare, and during that in first person I could not see anything. Like, unless, because to see something on this Chinook right now, when doing that, I have to, what?
Well, you have to look at the lower panels and you're underneath your
No, I basically shift my head a little bit to the left, because I can like translate across the cockpit, and then I can just look downwards at my feet, and then I can see through that little glass.
Yeah.
But still, even that's like, you're literally only looking at the horizon.
Yeah, we might actually end in time. Which is good. It's only 10:30.
Are you taking this next one?
Yes.
Alright, your controls ready.
Yes, I have the aircraft.
Your controls.
Are they mine?
Hello, Pegasus 1-1 and 023. Advise when ready to provide my task. Over.
Ready for task.
I don't have the HUD anymore, so I'm assuming they're yours.
Yeah, it's working.
This is Pegasus 1-1, ready for tasking over.
The biggest scare.
I had a little bit of an issue at the start, but it's fine now.
Flight line is as follows. Insert IP Golf Grid 106081 HLS Yeetle. No mark. Egress east. Hold at hold point
Yeetle,
2.
yes.
Over.
I don't really know what kind of, is that a Pokemon? I've never heard of a Yeetle Pokemon.
Read back as follows.
Do I check?
Insert egress IP Golf Grid 106081 HLS Yeetle, no mark, egress east, hold point 2, over.
Widow 2-3,
It's
that's
a
good.
song.
Remarks. Power lines close to HLS on Crossroad.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Egress when ready. Over.
You know when you type Yeetle into Google, like first
When you type what, sorry?
when you type Yeetle into Google, like when you first type Yeet and then the L, it then brings, the first thing that comes up is Yeetle, song by As Above, So Below. Then there's also Yeetle Life RP.
Yeetle Life RP.
Yeah. Yeetle Oath. Yeetle Land. And then that's pretty much it. And then when you finish the typing of Yeetle into Google, and like put the full word, Y-E-E-T-L-E, the next suggestion comes up is Adolf Hitler. Then Hitler
also known
paintings.
as Little Yeetle.
Apparently, Yeetle
Little
means
Yeetle.
Hitler.
Why?
Everything after that is just Hitler paintings, Hitler judgend, Hitler speech, Hitler meme, Hitler flow, quotes, Hitler gif, and Hitler height. All by just putting Yeetle in Google search.
So Google thinks that you're misspelling Hitler when you write Yeetle.
Yes, but when I take off the E in Yeetle, it gives me a song called Yeetle.
Oh, sorry, which E? The last E?
The last E. So then it becomes Yeetle. And then,
Yeetle, yes,
and then it gives me a song Yeetle by As Above and So Below.
Well, maybe you can listen to that and tell me if it's any good.
I don't think I want to.
I suppose it's it must be a country music or a type of country song.
I'm just gonna type name of Hitler next to HLS.
Oh, I can actually see them from here. They seem to be landing just now.
Oh,
Bearing 093.
looks like it's sliding behind a bit. Oh, no, it's not.
Pegasus 1-1 clear dust.
Damn, it's so good to be back on Altus.
Hello, Pegasus 1-2. This is Widow 2-3. Advise we're ready for 5 line. Over.
Widow 2-3, Pegasus 1-2, ready for 5 line.
Widow 2-3. 5 line is as follows. Insert IP
Insert.
Golf grid 10681 HLS Yeetle. Mark white smoke. Egress east to hold point 2. Over.
Insert IP Golf 106081, HLS Yeetle, white smoke, egress east to HP2.
Widow 2-3, read back. Good remarks. Power lines close to HLS. Ingress when ready. Over.
Roger that, power lines near HLS. Pegasus 2 ingressing now.
Pegasus 1-1, reached IP Charlie.
3 Pegasus 1-2 Bravo interrupted.
Widow 2-3, send messenger there.
Yeetle, after a quick Google search, brings up a song called Yeetle if you don't type the last E at the end. But if you put the full word Yeetle into Google, it translates to Adolf Hitler.
Widow 2-3, the more you know, eh? Over.
Pegasus 1-2 IP Golf. Eyes on smoke. I'm gonna take it just a little bit from the north.
Power lines should be going down the valley.
Yep, eyes on.
Oh no, they split.
Yeah, they kind of split. One goes east and one goes to the right.
Alright. Keep it forward, you got a blast behind.
Widow 2-3,
Oh, sure.
wave off.
Oof. Roger that, Pegasus 1-2, wait. Ah! They shoot!
The big shooting.
Widow 2-3, Pegasus 1-2, be advised. Pegasus 1-2 received some small arms fire from the southwest.
Widow 2-3, roger that. Contact has been neutralized. Repeat previous tasking. Over.
Roger that, Pegasus 1-2 ingressing.
Caution.
Big G-force.
Caution the windmills as you get back in.
Roger, eyes on.
Widow 2-3, interrogative. Mark change to green smoke. Over.
Roger that, green smoke. Pegasus 1-2 IP Golf.
Widow 2-3, green smoke has yeeted itself into the atmosphere. Ignore it. Over.
Right, first person, baby. Let's do this. I see nothing but my HUD.
It's okay, keep on board.
tree underneath. Oh, I see the intersection. Very nice.
Alright, you are clear of the pool now. Clear to go down here.
Roger. Right side should be clear, apart from the power lines to the right, but there should be far enough. Alright. We Gucci.
Pegasus 1-2, clear the dust.
Roger, Pegasus 1-2, dusting off, heading up to the east.
Yellow? Huh?
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard. Yeah, what do you want to do now? That's all of them.
We still have 20 minutes. We could do some spicier ones.
Spicier. Those are all pretty spicy in my books. I
mean, there is always spicier.
There were some pretty questionable HLSs. Like, I probably wouldn't have put them there. We were playing for realsies. Like, what the fuck was that one between the wind turbines? That one was retarded. Like, I'd never do that.
We could do some HLSs under fire, but you don't actually wave us off.
If you're happy to do that, I'm not quite sure how that's going to go. Do you want me to shoot at you for realsies? I can get like a machine gun out and just fucking blink away at you.
Get a machine gun to just kind of scare us a little bit, but no RPGs, of course.
Did you even see that RPG I fired at you there?
I didn't even hear it. I only heard small arms.
Oh shit, okay, because I fired an RPG behind you and then started blinking away. Good to know that practically
it went unnoticed.
Okay,
well, we got plenty of fuel because the fuel script apparently broke, so...
Bizarre. Okay, so you just want me... I'll send you into some of the previous HLSs we've got. I'm pretty much out of smoke, so...
Well, we can do some medevacs. We haven't done any medevac HLS.
I mean, medevacs are essentially just extractions, apart from...
Yeah, but there is the added pressure of getting casualty out. It's fine. I mean, we can do a couple more because we got 20 minutes, so...
Okay, I'll just, yeah, I guess I'll send, you guys back in, and what? I'll just fucking spray at you? I don't know.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a plan.
I'll put some insurgents down, I guess. See what happens. Alright.
Well, obviously don't go galore, but...
Well, yeah. But you guys are happy landing on the fire, are you?
I mean, we need to practice anyway.
Okay.
So, whatever... You know, just practice for the worst possible scenario.
Okay. Okay. I'll give you a high five line then for the Carter's benefit. Hello, Pegasus 1-2. This is Widow 2-3. Advise when ready for a 5 line. Over.
Send 5 line for Pegasus 1-2.
Widow 2-3 5 line is as follows. Insert IP Charlie grid 122089 HLS Mime. No mark. Egress east and hold at hold point 2. Over.
Reback is as follows. Insert IP Charlie 122089 HLS Mime. No mark. Egress east to HP2.
Widow 2-3, read back good. Remarks, enemy contact at HLS. Over.
Roger that. Enemy contact at HLS.
Widow 2-3, ingress when ready. Over.
Pegasus 1-2, ingressing. Let's see. I mean, if we die, we die. We've done pretty much the whole training of tonight. So.
If we crash, I have a beam.
Oh boy. Is it about crashing?
Oh no. It's you'll see.
1-2 IP Charlie.
If I get shot in the face, cool.
Ah!
Zach.
Fuck!
It's alright. Keep going.
Alright, it's alright. It's just 1162.
Don't back left. Back left. Yeah.
Alright.
Pegasus 1-2, clear dust.
1-2 Dustin. I was expecting a little bit more spice.
A lot more bullets then?
Yeah, I mean, that was spicy, but I've seen worse.
True.
Hello, Pegasus 1-1, this is Widow 2-3. Advise when ready for fine-line tasking, over.
Roger that, 1-1 ready for 5 minutes.
Widow 2-3, 5-line is as follows. Insert, wrong, extract, IP Charlie, grid 122089, HLS mime, no mark, egress east and hold at 4.2, over.
Roger that, 5 line is as follows, is an extract ingress through IP Charlie to grid 122089 at HLS mime. There will be no mark, egress east to H, hold point 2.
Widow 2-3, read back good, remarks, contact at HLS, ingress when ready, over.
Roger that, contact HLS, Pegasus 1-1 ingress.
Pegasus 1-2 HP2. Right. So are you coming to tomorrow's Star Wars op? Provided the mission actually works on Debbie.
I'm a 50-50. The reason being
Pegasus 1-1
studies, Rema meeting, and then driver's test studies.
Oof.
So 2 pairs of studies plus the driver's test. So if you get that little model thing, I'll probably hop in for a little bit.
Just see the
see the model and then do a bit of fighting, and then once I have my major death, then yeah, I'll probably call it. Unless for some reason I really enjoy it and I forget about time.
I mean, it's gonna be shooting down droids, really. Very standard. There is also a little bit of platforming involved, but you know, Arma platforming, so probably not the best type of platforming.
Let's be seen. But yeah, I'll just probably come and grab what's left over.
Just snatch the function.
I guess it's 1-1 clear dust.
Snatch the script and then leave.
Just 1-1, Dusty.
I don't need the script. That's important, not me. Yeah, it's on the left side. It is so weird.
Pegasus 1-1 might be Charlie.
I have to admit though, I didn't really want to come tonight because I didn't really feel like playing Arma. But now that I'm here with you guys, it's all better.
We make it fun.
Pegasus 1-1 arriving at H.
I wouldn't say fun, but
definitely more tolerable.
Hello, Pegasus 1-1. This is Widow 2-3, advise on route for 5 line, tasking, over.
1-1.
Go for 5 line, over.
That's a bit close.
Widow 2-3,
Sounds
5
very
line,
close.
tasking is as follows. Mikey, Charlie,
I'll raise the altitude a little.
2089, HLS 5, no mark. Egress,
There we go.
south,
Feel safe now.
at hold point 3, over.
That was for 1-1.
Daughter, hello. Hello.
He said 1-1.
He did say 1-1, and Carter even responded, so.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello, Widow 2-3, read back as follows. Insert IP Charlie grid 122089 HLS mine, no mark, egress south, hold point 3, over.
Widow 2-3, read back. Good remarks. Pinnacle landing and enemy contact at HLS.
Whoa. Peach, you're so evil.
Oh, jeez.
Widow 2-3, ingress Wednesday. Over.
Confirm remarks as follows.
Oh,
Pinnacle
no.
landing, egressing now.
Alright, let's see how he does. I mean, training is pretty much done anyway.
I'm gonna watch this from Peach's cam.
I'll watch this news, actually.
Peach doesn't have a camera.
Does he not have a camera?
Oh, he does, but it's not active.
Why maybe going over different cameras, because sometimes it does that.
Yeah.
Like for some reason, sometimes it doesn't show you the camera of a particular individual, but if you scroll, if you switch between different cameras, maybe.
It's still not working. Oh well.
I mean, I can get a little bit closer so you can see a little
Hello,
bit.
Pegasus
That's
1-2.
fine. Good,
This is
so-
the message over.
Send message 412.
Widow 2-3, proceed to hold point 3. Over.
Hold point 3, Pegasus 1-2. Oh.
Something ran the song to the left.
Looking at Carter, he's aligning himself for the pinnacle landing.
Let me see if I should. Yeah, I'll do this because. That's a copyright claim song right there, so nope. Almost
Using a song for your animation?
Huh? No. Wait,
I'm curious to see the style of your animations.
It's coming for a long time.
So like 10 years, 5 years.
It's when I can get some free time to, learn the skill properly. Like, it doesn't take me long. It doesn't take me a long time to apparently learn new things.
I mean, yeah, if you're interested in something and you really want to learn that thing, then it's definitely easier to learn.
But yeah, my plan for the animations is basically have the animation work and then just basically get the scripting and all that kind of stuff from streams.
Pegasus 1-1, clear the dust. Over.
What happened?
I don't know.
3 additional, I read out the wrong HLS and shit to you, and I've been standing like a blunker at the other end of the map. Over.
Bruh.
My faith in the signal corps has failed.
What failed?
His faith in the signal core.
Magic car, over.
Using the word failed in an aircraft is a very careful term. I heard something else.
Correct, HLS Magic Car. I believe you were at HLS Mime, over.
Well, Carter says, my faith has failed. What I hear, my engine has failed. And I'm like, oh no.
I'll probably like the Air 5 line to get his Magic Car point now.
But that's also, yeah, that's actually a good point.
Yes.
Widow 2-3, this is Pegasus 1-1. Be advised, I'll be taking you via IP Foxtrot to Magic Car, over, and holding at HP4, over.
Widow 2-3,
Stop saying over, over. I know, I said over too many times. Over.
Under.
Over now. Damn 4. 10-4, good buddy.
Stop using over. Okay.
This is President Arma. Yes, good job with the Black Lives Matter. Over.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I should have done that. I should not have done that.
I'm passing on to you.
When you poke him, once you poke him, he goes wild.
Please don't drop.
Every time I hear a helicopter coming in close while I'm flying, it gives me the shivers. And I suppose when you're an airline pilot, you don't want to hear another engine outside of yours.
If I hear another engine outside of mine and I don't see it, I've got very big problems at that point. Question is, can you tell where the sound is coming from? And can you without hesitation push the aircraft in a direction knowing that you won't hit something?
I mean, that takes luck and balls.
Yes, it does.
I need to show you a video of an Italian jet fighter pilot almost colliding head-on with an airline, with an airliner. It's like, it's what strikes me the most about that video is how quickly you can see, like how quickly you pass from not being able to see anything in front of you to how close the actual plane really is.
Yep.
In under like a second.
Yep. I've actually been learning about that recently in one of my things, human performance limitations?
Oh yeah, like reaction time and stuff.
Yes. It basically goes from like how many seconds you have from what you can see. And then basically it's like, as soon as you can see a tiny speck, like the size of a pixel in such in real life,
Pegasus, one more clear
you have
dust.
about less than 30 seconds to react.
Oof.
Distance of IP
If
Foxtrot,
it's airlines.
holding it. Hold
If you can see, if you can make out the shape of the aircraft, you have about 20 seconds.
Hello, Pegasus 1-1. This is Rob. Hello, Pegasus 1-2. This is Widow 2-3. Message over.
Set 412.
Widow 2-3. Please advise when ready for 5-line tasking over.
Widow 2-3, Pegasus 1-2, ready for 5-line.
Widow 2-3. 5-line is as follows. Extraction, IP Foxtrot, grid 106075, HLS Magicar, no mark, egress south, hold at HB, over.
Reback is as follows. Extract IP Foxtrot 106075, HLS Magicar no mark, egress south to HP3.
Widow 2-3, read back. Good remarks. Pinnacle landing and enemy contact at HLS. Over.
Roger that. Pinnacle landing on HLS and enemy contact near HLS. Pegasus 1-2.
Widow 2-3, read. Ingress when ready. Over.
Here we go, boys. I'm going to use third person for this.
Yes, please.
Hello, Pegasus 1-2, this is Pegasus 1-1.
Send for Pegasus 1-2.
Be advised, when dropping the troops in, we receive contact from the northeast of the hill. If you stay on the, just stay below the hill, you should be alright. Over.
Roger that. Thank you for the heads up, Pegasus 1-2. Pegasus 1-2, IP Foxtrot. No mark, but he throws smoke. Oh no, those are enemies. Oh
yep,
boy.
Yep.
Can you get the ramp?
Roger. I got the ramp. Let me just know when you're closed.
A little bit left.
One, two, plate of dust.
1-2, dust is out. I was like, the beach throw the white smoke, and then I saw like tracers coming at me. Right, I think we can conclude the training. Each?
Hello?
Now.
I think my team speak's glitched out again, so I have to communicate with you on radio.
Yes? Yeah, Roger. I was saying I think we can conclude the session. I think it was very well done. We've learned a lot of new things. And yeah, let's head back to base.
Sounds good to me.
Pegasus Alpha, Pegasus 1-1.
Say again?
Should somebody tell Pegasus 1-1? Because I think that's the whole
I mean, I did say that on 4.5. Pegasus 1-1, this is Pegasus 1-2 message.
Send for 1-1.
Right, I should be back.
1-1, you're clear to RTB and spool down.
You able to hear me?
Pegasus 1-1 will RTB and spool down.
Oh, okay, I guess I didn't hear that. Say again, Peach?
You able to hear me? Yeah?
I can hear you, yes. Right, so Peach, I'm curious to hear from you. How was the whole HP system for you? How did you find it? Was it better? Were you able to
Yeah, I think it was.
control the airspace a little bit better?
Yeah, because I knew where the airframes were basically waiting for, so I was able to sort of plan in advance where they would be, you know, leaving to and going to and all that jazz. Obviously helped that the fuel script wasn't working properly, so you guys were able to just sit there for fucking ages. But yeah, I think we'll be using it in the future, because it was useful.
Roger.
Yeah, I mean, if we could use it during ops as well, I think that would make things a lot smoother for you in particular, because then you would have to, like, you wouldn't have to inquire every time where we are, or wait until someone is in range.
Yeah.
So you always know if there is someone at a specific HP.
Yeah, I basically know if I've got airframes where I need them, basically, which is good. I wasn't sure how to make the HLSs any hotter there. I was firing at you and then my gun.
That was good.
Leave the circuit, or shall we?
Yeah, we can use the circuit.
Okay, well, you know, 04 right's closed, mate. So.
But yeah, right, I'm gonna go for a pee and stuff while we land.
Roger, we'll join on downwind 4 to the left.
X1 leading Pegasus flight on circuit into to left.
We should probably have it a
decreasing speed to 200, maintaining altitude of 100.
What's it called? The standard arrival points.
That's usually more for bad weather flying, but yeah.
No, but like having an additional point to the southeast, since we only really have always had one to the northwest.
Hold on.
Like a southeastern point that we could ingress to.
Let me just quickly check something. I might have a suggestion for you.
Pegasus flight turning left onto base leg to long final. 42 left. Pegasus flight on final 42 left. Decreasing to 150 and high 100.
Bit of lag.
Decrease in altitude to 50. Taking right side of 22 left. Slowing down to 50. We'll be exiting 22 left via Bravo. This is 1-1, it's Airbourne.
Pegasus 1-2 vacating runway via Bravo.
Well, I'm back.
Hello, we're just taxiing back home.
Pegasus 1-1 continuing
Taxiing
along
helicopters, how
going
point?
left exiting via X-ray.
So this is where all of the military budget goes.
Yes, in the fuel that we spend to practice taxiing and doing circuits. Money well spent, I would say.
Do you mind if I open up the ramp?
No, you can open it.
Pegasus 1-1 turning left via X-ray.
I just want a better view out of the back.
Yeah, it's really it. Then you just go have level ramp.
Oh, we used to have it though.
That was a different Chinook.
Yeah, that was a different Chinook. We used to have the level ramp option as well.
I really want the GPMG.
2 vacating
is that dead?
taxiway via X-ray heading to hangar.
The GPMG on the ramp of the Chinook, is that dead? Is that one of the
I don't know.
casualties of your corruptions?
Casualty or Windows.
Yeah.
Pegasus 1-1 will be landing on
Wait, were you not the one making it? Oh, okay.
just apparently but 4.
thought you said you were.
I'm not sure about.
Right, okay, fair enough. There is hope yet.
Nexus 1-2 landing on a helipad on
1.
Pegasus 1-1 is running down.
Nexus 1-2 is pulling down. Alright. Good shit.
Can someone tell me how the fuels lasted longer doing all that shit than it did when we were doing
We
circuits?
think that the script was not working this whole time, or it may have broken at some point.
So you've taken it out then?
Oh, we're not loaded.
Why can't I run?
Whoa.
Okay.
Right, so how was it for you, Carter, tonight?
That was fun, to be fair.
Yeah, I think you handled, I would say 90% of the 5 lines pretty well. The initial one was a bit iffy with comms, but that's
Yeah,
just
the
practice,
issue why
I would say.
No,
But
to be
from
fair.
there, from the second one onwards, all of them were really, really good. Also, Peach did a really well done job with the 5-line setup. And yeah, so well, it's
one of them.
Well, did I give? I swear I told you to go to Magic.
No, you said fucking meme.
Did I? Oh,
Yeah, and I
my-
read it back to you, and you went, yeah.
Yeah, I was busy setting up
User left your channel.
contact for you guys.
Yeah, fair.
That's why.
User
But yeah,
joined
the
your
reason why the
channel.
first one was a bit dodgy was because the sound on my TeamSpeak where it should have been. So I didn't 100% get it.
That's a good problem
Yeah.
to discover in training rather than.
I think with the HP system is, well, it could work really well in ops as well. So that Peach, as he was telling me back in the airframe, he can actually
sort of piles
move
up.
us, kind of like preset our positions so that he knows where we are once we egress our HLS, or at least whenever we approach an HP and we state in which HP we're at least he knows where we are, so he can coordinate a little bit better.
I've only just noticed that on the Sea Dragon thingy, the yin and yang.
I think it's it's only particularly useful since you guys didn't have to go back to refuel. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
The whole point system, it's particularly useful because you guys didn't have to go back to refuel. I don't know how useful it would be with
yes,
the fuel
it
smoke.
was useful, but even if we have to go back to refuel, we will let you know always that we are going back to
That's
refuel.
true, yeah.
And then once we come back, we'll just say we are at this HP. And then from there, you can just say, okay, but I want you to this other HP so that in the near future, I can call you in from there to ingress from this IP and to land you at this HLS.
Yeah, no, okay, yeah. It's so weird having like. You
But
guys
it's more
actually be
easier.
able to move
It's
something.
easier for you, I think, to manage us of where you want us to be when you're setting up your HLSs, so that at least you have a mental idea of where we are on the map.
Yeah, no, it's
also,
good.
is Chumley still a signal there or not?
Yeah, here's a signal.
Right, so that would be good as well. So we have both of you. As well.
I mean, he wasn't here tonight training with us because he is in FSG.
But what I'm saying is when he is actually in play, it will make it a lot smoother.
Yeah, of course.
'Cause,
But yeah, Peach can just pass over this knowledge to him as well.
And then Chumley can focus on doing the transports and shit, and then each can do the actual attacks.
But yeah, yes, Pelly. Sorry.
Just to do a question while we're all here. You know how basically with airport is laid out the way it is currently, and it
Yes.
asked me in flight about the mod. Um, the mod also adds something called an NDB non-directional beacon, and that has also apparently functionality to like the real life counterparts. So it might change how we even do approaches back into the airfield.
Oof.
Sorry, what?
Basically, there'll be new procedures needed to learn, sort of more similar to the real world than what we're currently using.
We actually have air traffic properly.
Do we get
Well,
shut
no,
down?
no,
if we
it's
don't
not
follow
about
procedures?
air traffic. No, you don't get shut down. It's just basically a
Damn
way
it.
of sequencing traffic, basically with a more realistic sit and start.
Ah, that's what it was, star. I was wondering what it was like. I had completely phased out the term. I was wondering. I know the SID, but I can't remember what was the acronym for the other one.
So,
Star.
yeah. If that's interested, I can also make approach plates if needed. They're not that hard to make, anyways.
Oh, with the mod.
Yeah.
We could have them on Camp Sword, but you will have to place them because well, you're the expert.
I'll just show you what an approach plate looks like in real life and explain to you the terms, and then because you're template Zeus man, you know how to put it better on the template than I do. I'll just basically
Okay.
explain everything if you want after here. I can just quickly show you on Discord. It takes like what, 5 minutes to explain everything?
Can do. Oh, maybe one day we can also sit down in Discord. I'll have my Arma 3 open and I'll show you on the editor where I'm placing down things.
Okay.
But
yeah,
yeah. So yeah, Carter, this is basically what an AO looks like on a operation/exercise night. You will have your red ring with the IPs and the HPs outside, indicating these are the holding points, of course, and the IP are the ingress points. This should be Peach's job, but sometimes he forgets to do that.
Sorry, I'm just making the things more realistic. There you go. That's what the AOs are. That's what your positions are actually
Wow,
gonna
I
look
feel
like.
very immersed.
Cover 1 second. It's not quite done.
Where's the CCP?
Yeah,
that's the only issue I have is when like
one of them on.
shit is covered into one square.
Get like one of them on.
But Anko, just for a quick sakes of showing something, if we were to do the realistic type things, at least also if you're planning to use like these airport signages, then technically what you would have is something like, that would not be X-ray, so basically here would be, if I get a dot, there's a dot, where's the dots?
It'd be at the bottom of the list somewhere.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. There you go. So that would be alpha, and then right here you'd have alpha 1 holding point, and then over here this would become holding point alpha 2.
Right.
And
okay.
if I move it there.
I was also about to ask you, because from one of the pictures in the mod preview page, there was on this. I'm just taking this as an example. There was this taxiway with Delta on one end and Delta 1 on the other end.
So Delta on one end would be, for example, let's just use this on 1 second. Was it a chart? 'Cause I think I might have that chart up right now.
Yeah, it was the chart of Tanoa's La Rochelle airfield.
Oh, okay. La Rochelle airfield. So let's just say how it was. Let me just remark it down. So basically the entire taxiway, like let's use the runway as an example. The entire runway was technically, the entire runway was Foxtrot according to the chart. So the entire thing is Foxtrot. Then you had the turnoffs into like the hangars, which was like, this would have been Delta, let's just say these are turn off Delta 2. This is turn off Delta 2 because it's turning off into the same area. Then this would be turn off Delta 1. And that would have been turn off Delta 1. In reality, I would not have it like that, or at least how the real worlds would not have it. So it would be, the whole thing would be Foxtrot, and then the turn-offs would be Foxtrot 2, and Foxtrot 1 instead of Delta.
Okay, because they all link to the same runway.
So it's basically a break off that taxiway.
Understood.
Oh, my eyes.
Yeah.
Well, it's not.
It's like
that much
so.
different from,
No,
yeah.
it's just the fluorescent colors.
So, like, if I were to restructure like how you'd put down the things on Gravia, like if it was me as an example, I would say the entirety of this point would be Bravo. Then you'd have Bravo 1 and Bravo 2. And then this would be Charlie over here. The entirety of it being Charlie. Then you have Charlie 1. Then Charlie 2. And then over here you'd have Charlie 3, for example. And then Charlie 4. It doesn't really matter like how you order it, but the point is it's still part of Taxiway Charlie, but these are intersections leading up to runways.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we can use this.
Yeah, but then literally for example, if you're giving it like a taxi instruction, like say you wanted to go from where we are here in F-35 and you wanted to take it to the Typhoon Depot, for example, you wouldn't say all those letters. You just say Lightning 1-1 taxiing Typhoon Depot via Alpha Foxtrot Charlie. The holding points would be, for example, if you're going to take off, you'd be, or somebody's landing and this runway is active, you'd be like Lightning 1-1 taxiing Typhoon Depot via Alpha Foxtrot Charlie holding Alpha 1.
Understood. So you're holding here, let the aircraft land, and then
or you
proceed on Foxtrot and then Charlie.
Yeah. So literally, these points are these points are basically just letting people know that, okay, I've passed this point.
Points, essentially.
Yeah, you're just letting them know that you're passing these holding points. Without clogging up the net and saying too many letters either. But at the same time, everyone knows exactly where the other pilot is, based on the holding point.
We can practice them next time, I suppose. It's not too different from what we've done so far.
This is just a random. It's just a random sketch. Obviously, it can be a bit more tuned, I guess. But like this is just random. Like I've just thrown this together right now.
I mean, if it was for me, I would just use Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie as a base, really, so that we don't get confused. But I like this, yes. We can try using them next time as well. We can do like one run of practice of taxiing, maybe say from Alpha to Charlie, as you said.
Why don't we do it now while we've got like half an hour or whatever?
It'll be a bit much, and this is also not the finalized one, because also like down here, Charlie 1, 2, 3, and 4, I would swap them a little bit more around. Like Charlie 1 you usually want to have the 1s at the beginning of the runway, and you want to have the 2s and other numbers at more the intersections. So in this case, I'd probably say Charlie 1, and then Charlie 2 over there, Charlie 3, and Charlie 4, like that. That'd probably be something.
Okay. So because you want to keep it consistent with the namings of intersections with runways or intersections with taxiways.
Yeah.
Understood. Well, I would practice it now, but it's 20 past. I mean, Thursdays in theory should end at like 10.
Yeah, and also basically, once you get the signage done, you can basically put these in on the signs. And then there's the NDB thing, which is going to be an interesting one if you decide to put one of those on template.
What?
An NDB. It'll be like something like that's basically offset there, off the side of the runway. Doesn't matter, whatever you call it. Like it's an actual frequency you have to tune in. It apparently works in Arma according to what the mod says.
Like the beacon.
Let's see, does this thing work? Yeah. So literally, you'd have lines going off of it basically for the approaches themselves. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not an actual physical line. So basically, it adds an extra thing I think to your Arma UI, like an extra little gauge that you can use. So you tune the frequency of this, whatever you put on template. It could be, for example, frequency 247 as an example.
Hmm.
And then we'd have a little paper plate telling us, okay, so if you're approaching for runway 22 left, it'll probably tell you for the approach itself, because it's offset, it's not directly on the runway, it would be something like that, just leading you up to essentially long final. And then from there, it'll have like a weird curve of how to approach it. So you'd have curves going on like, one second, like that if you're approaching from that way, or like that if you're going like that way. And then it leads essentially just to that point where you follow it down to about long final, and then you break off for the visual approach itself.
Okay.
Oh, right, okay.
I mean,
But
anyway, the instruments for landing are
Mhm.
usually here at the very
Yeah, and then
start of the
obviously,
runway.
yeah, then you have of course the ILS type thing
User
which
left
appears
your
on the
channel.
HUDs. But yeah, basically if you do decide to do this,
User
we
left
can
your
have
channel.
zero
User left your
visibility
channel.
operations
Oh,
in
no.
that's a possibility.
It sounds really interesting.
It sounds interesting, but it seems like it's going to be a clusterfuck.
I mean,
It-
it's Arma, so
it's-
it's anything but a clusterfuck, I think, with the level of, well, because it's a video game after all, it's not going to be as detailed or as difficult as the real life counterpart.
But yeah, basically I remember seeing like there was this night flying / low visibility thing in the training course in our documents, but it was like, how are we ever going to use it? Because in Arma it doesn't really allow us to fly in low visibility. But with this, technically you could. The only problem would be for Peach to somehow get aircraft to land at the HLSs. But in reality, coming back to the airfield would be a piece of cake with these kinds of systems.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
Well,
that's what I got.
yeah, that's something that we can definitely try.
And
McFly, do you have any comments or
No, sounds cool.
points to bring up? How was the
looking
night
forward
for
to
you?
it. It was alright. First person was a bit spicy, but
User left
I
your
kind
channel.
of pulled it off for most of them.
enjoying the track IR thingy.
I'm enjoying it. I still got to bloody get used to it, but yeah, it's
I'm really
I need
happy
practice.
for
User was moved out of your channel.
because I wasn't really expecting Peach to tell you to do a pinnacle landing while under fire, but since you managed
You
to,
said make it spicier, so
Well, I didn't
Yeah,
do any
yeah.
pinnacle. That was all Carter did all the pinnacles.
yeah, but I'm quite happy to see that
Did the lollipop?
your airframe was not destroyed in the process.
Mm, 'cause we
Oh,
don't know
props
left
to
your
you.
channel.
where we'll get
Props to both of you.
Peach
I
did
was
the lollipop
fairly-
say it was going to be a good.
fairly lenient with the enemy fire, but yeah, it was good flying as well. So
But we will have other opportunities to tune our skills with the Chinook while under fire. There will be many other opportunities.
I will also add is that this Chinook only has 60 points on the hit armor, while the next one will have 200.
Oh, bring on the next
nice.
one.
We're going to be invincible.
Not invincible.
All
I
going
shall
with
put
track
that to the
IR.
test.
Whoa.
You staff
I
is gonna
just for a bit of reference, I think that thing is like 100.
Okay.
how much PKM does it take to? In fact, let me find out.
Well, it depends where you shoot, I think.
Somebody has. I mean, you can put a PKM and then just basically one of us sits in there until something goes yellow.
No, but I think even if you shoot the engine, somehow it will still hit the pilot.
No.
I have bad memories of this.
Where's PKM, my guy?
It
I
shouldn't.
think he's getting the PKM.
Hmm.
No, that's a PKM
he-
Russian.
he's looking at us.
Oh, that's Peach.
Hello, Pete.
What am I looking for?
Hello.
What am I looking for?
Just if anything turns orange. If anything turns orange. Wrong one.
Wrong one, dickhead!
Pete, wrong helicopter. The one to.
The one to the right, the Sea Dragon.
Keep going.
Pete, Peach, the engines are on the tail.
Oh.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
It's damaged.
Or
It's not damaged.
well, the hull is
No fuel leak?
No. Stop, stop, stop. Fucking kill the bastard.
He gets so angry so quickly.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Poor Russian Peach. Okay.
Oh.
Russian Peach is dead.
ND.
It's when you say fucking stop and he still continues.
I don't think he could hear us on local, so that's why it was.
Yeah, well,
Engineers.
what damage on it?
Engine red, everything else is fine.
Which means that you could survive. You could survive quite a bit from the Russians, technically, unless it's like 3 sections.
It confused me when like the whole fucking model just changed, but everything was still fine.
Let's go. Let's repair.
It will still damage even if it's wasn't. Like there's a few extra things that can get damaged in the background, like the transmission and the starters.
He's dead. He's not dead. Fucking Russians. No, he gonna die.
What a pair.
Fill him full of morphine for the bants.
User left your
There will
user
be
left
no
your
banter in flight.
You're clear to index, guys, if you want to.
User left your
Just give me a minute, I'm gonna overdose that.
User left your channel.
Dogfight me. I'll be in a Russian plane. You can be in the F-35.
Say again?
Dogfight me. I'll be in a Russian plane. You could be in the F-35.
Okay.
User left your channel.
Okay.
I need a Russian plane though,
I still.
and I need to be up for.
Fuck. Clyde broke himself.
Oh, McFly,
He broke.
you good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Can you get
I'm probably gonna die, but hey ho.
Oh, you can. Okay, you can fly with McFly
User
and
left
Carter.
your channel.
What?
I'll take 3. I'll take on 3.
What am I doing?
Just make me up for.
Where's your plane?
User
Am I
joined
up
your
for?
channel.
Wait.
Oh yeah. You know, I'm not very good at flying jets, so I'm just gonna point this out.
You're up for now.
Yeah, we're up for it now.
All right, I've put myself in the southeast corner when I take off. Bye.
Okay.
You know you guys can easily kill me, right?
Yeah. Yeah. We need enough engine jet. Yeah, there's 4 here.
Right, change frequency. We don't need the Russians hearing us.
We can just kick Pelly out of it.
Right, what we learned.
We'll stay on fine. We'll stay on 3-0.
It's okay. I'm not even listening on 3-0.
User left your channel.
What we loading up, my guy?
Stand by.
They have smoke grinders on this? The fuck?
Alright, so basically, you see the open AMS when you scroll wheel. Alright, open that, and you should see different numbers, which are the pylons of the F-35. Right, so under pylon 6 and 1, which are the opposites, we're gonna put AIM 9X sidewinders.
Yep.
On pylon 5 and 2, we're going to put MBDA Meteor, which are medium to long range AA missiles.
Hold on.
Be advised, I'll be on 4-4.5. Let me know when you guys are taking off.
Roger, stand by.
Stallion edition. I would have much to kill these guys with, jeez. Did I confirm you're airborne? Roger that, is Byte on? Say again? Can I say again?
Alright, Pelly, you ready to... Well, lightning flight is pulling up.
Roger, advise me you're on the runway and I'll begin heading towards the southeast corner.
Yeah, we are on the runway, ready to depart.
Roger that. Wait one while I head over to southeast corner. Roger, ready when you are. Takeoff lights on.
Roger.
Fox 3.
Ракета слева и ниже, иди ниже.
Fox 3.
Ракета сзади выше.
User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel.
Fox 3.
User left your channel. User left your channel.
Fox 2.
Ракета сзади выше.
Nice.
He died! The Jesus died! Oh no!
Yeah, my thing wouldn't lock on, don't know why. But oh well, nice.
Oh, that was big lag.
That was a lot of missiles. That's a lot of missiles. I didn't pass out. No.
User left your channel. Channel switched. User joined your channel.
Oh, there's always next time.